Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good summer. Back again just to show you a little demonstration. Once again using the Micromatic Open Comb. And I'm just going to jump right into it if you don't mind here. Got a little water going. Get a little soap going. Now, probably going to lather a little longer than I normally would here just because I really don't have any preparation going on the beard here, any sort of a beard prep, so this lather is going to be about it. Using the small Simpson's Scot brush today just to kind of keep things small and a little less lather flinging around the bathroom. As far as soap is concerned, I'm using D.R. Harris Lavender scented, which I find is a really nice soap. It gives me really consistent results, and that's what I'm looking for just to show you today. And as I said, this is going to be a demonstration video, not really an instructional video. Okay, this is how I shave with the Micromatic. You might not be able to shave this way with it, you might not be able to shave at all with it. Okay, this is just to show you what can happen when you get to learn your face and your tools. Okay, you need to know both of those things to really get really consistent results with any razor, especially a very aggressive razor such as the Micromatic. A little rinse here. Alright, now like I said, I don't really have any pre-shave preparation going on, so I'm going to let this lather sit for a minute while I let you know. Like I said, this is how it works for me. This is more of a demonstration video, not really an instructional video. I'm going to break a lot of the rules that you read about on all the forums. Not trying to say the rules are bad. I'm not trying to get some sort of reputation as a bad boy of shaving going by breaking all the rules. You don't have to follow the rules if you know your face and if you know your tools. Okay, I know my tools very well, I know my face very well. So I can get away with doing what I'm doing. You may not be able to. Give a little touch up here, and then we're going to jump right into it. Just a little more. Now my lather is probably going to look a little thinner, a little wetter than I would normally use. That's because I'm going to be moving pretty quick here today. I want a little wetter lather. I want a little more slip because I'm going to be moving fast. Because in testing for this video, I found that it's really boring to watch me shave, so I'm not going to spend too much of your time if I can get away with it. First pass for me, straight down, north-south, all over. Now you have to forgive me if you feel like I'm looking above you or around you. I've just got a little camera hanging here from a medicine cabinet. So I'm just trying to see, I'm trying to see myself in the mirror here. Alright, here we go. Things will probably get a little quieter as I start to shave, but we're going to go down. Like I said, this is much quicker than what I'd normally be shaving, but I don't want to take too much of your time here. Straight down. Get the upper lip area here. Alright, catching the chin, getting the grip I'm using, as demonstrated in the previous video, really not a lot of grip going on, just keeping the razor balanced up against my face. There we go, I'll call that a first pass, that'll work for me. I'm going to put just a touch more soap on the brush here. Coming into my second pass. Get a little lather. And now my grain runs probably about what most people's grain runs on the beard here. Nothing too out of the ordinary with mine. Under the chin here, runs out this way on both directions on the neck. And then the grain kind of runs almost like a radius, coming up the cheek for me down like this. Same on the other side, comes running out. Down like this, straight down up above the lip. It actually kind of takes a little turn going down in there like that in the chin area. Coming down up above here. This is a really annoying spot for me in this the Micromatic is really the best razor I found to catch those little tiny hairs up in that little soul patch area, I guess is what you might call it. Alright, here we go. Second pass for me. We're going to go, for the most part, straight up, especially on the neck. This is a pretty sensitive area for me, as it is with most guys. But we're just going to go straight up, coming in a little bit as we get to the chin. So we're going to start to go more or less against the grain now, above the jawline, because I can get away with that. You may not be able to. Okay, once again, I know my face. I know I can do this without being torn up. Come up. Alright. Pretty much straight up again from the chin up. Now I'm going to go across the grain on the upper lip. And up. Just make sure to catch those little annoying hairs right underneath the nose. Alright, pass 2 down. Looking pretty good so far. Can't complain. Final pass coming up here. Try to make this quick for you so I don't get you too bored. And little tip for everyone, I actually kind of picked this tip up from Mantic. Doesn't work quite as well with a small brush here, but for my last pass, I always like to give a little gentle squeeze, get that last little bit of lather out. And then using the fingertips, massage it in, and you can really feel if you missed a spot or where the grain, like I can feel right in here, as with most guys, that across the grain pass on the neck doesn't really make it that smooth. So I can feel the grain there. Pretty smooth on the cheeks, a little rough on the upper lip because we went again across the grain. But now I kind of have an idea of where I need to spend a little more attention. What last little bits of lather are left on my fingers, I kind of wipe off, scoop off, and just flop right back on top of the brush in case I need to touch up any little spots that might get a little dry. Last pass, here we go. This is where most of your irritation and most of your nicks and cuts and ingrown hairs and whatnot are going to come, because I'm going to go pretty much across the grain, or against the grain, excuse me, throughout my entire face here. So here we go, very gentle, absolutely no pressure. I'm not going to talk much during this because I probably will get cut if I do, but here we go. Feeling good. You can hear those last little bits of those. Yeah, there's nothing much left there. Right in here for me, never can get it 100%, but that's alright. Come up again. Shading blind for some of this. My camera's in the way, but I think I'm doing alright. Once again, just right in here is really the only spot that I can feel any sort of hair whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to come across the grain, against the grain. As we talked about the rules, I am going over the same spot several times without relathering. I can do that with my face. I can do that with this razor because I know the razor well. And again, no pressure. It's really big. Coming up. All right, nothing there. Going to come against the grain again on the chin. Take a little time there. Opened up a little bit of a pimple there. That's all right. And now here's where it gets really tricky. Those of you with weak stomachs or extremely coarse beards may want to look away. We're going to go completely against the grain and we're going to do a little buffing. So here we go. Feeling pretty good. I'm going to show you real quick little close up. Not too bad. That one little spot that I figured would probably open up, that's alright. Other than that, of course, I'd normally follow this with whatever my chosen post-shave routine would be for the day. I'm not going to bore you with those details, but there you have it. No irritation to speak of. One little spot of blood I'm not too concerned about. That's going to rinse off with the cool water rinse to take care of that. So there you have it. More or less blood-free results, very quickly, very easy, from the Micromatic. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you haven't already, go out and try one of these razors. Once again, they're cheap, you can find them everywhere, no reason not to try it.